I did like to do them all before I went on for a match. I hated something going wrong on court like that, but other players can sit there at changeover and re-grip their racket.
Time.
Fourth visit to this event for the Belgian. Not the best of records, quarter-finalist, by her standards that is. Quarter-finalist here 5 years ago as her best effort before losing to the eventual champion Venus Williams that year. Venus, of course, just announcing that she's not playing in New York in the US Open. This wrist problem has forced her withdrawal. Kuznetsova, she's seeded 6 at Flushing Meadows, and N.N. Arden seeded 2. They're both in the bottom half of the draw. Next week, but it's all about here in this second semi-final, and it'll be Kuznetsova to begin.
13 love.
A bit of change of pace from Kuznetsova.
Super serve, it really is. It's the closest serve, I think, to a man's serve. The capability of it, the way she can do so many different spins and so on.
Yeah, it's powerful, isn't it? She has to use all those leg muscles and arm muscles very well.
Super.
Certainly something different from Justine. See too many drop shots on this surface because the ball bounces so high, of course, after it arrives at the other end.
Well, they're both hitting the ball brilliantly straight away, aren't they?
I was going to say, I'm moving well.
Yes.
Should be quite a contest.
Kuznetsova breathing still very heavily. Tremendous opening game.
First game.
She was asked, Justine, about the head-to-heads before this match, leading the series 11-1. You mentioned the mental strength, Joe. Her reaction was that, yeah, I've been in the past very consistent playing against Kuznetsova, but tomorrow's another match. This was yesterday, obviously. Even if I have a good record against her in our last meetings, I think she's only lost once, she was saying. But it doesn't mean anything right now, because tomorrow the conditions will be different, and it depends on so many things getting a win. There's no complacency, no expect to win. It's just get the job done.
Absolutely right. I think she goes about her tennis career like that the whole time. Work, 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 and it will pay off.
Love 15.
It's in very aggressive mood. The Russian number 4, seeded 5 here, ranked 7 in the world.
An interesting start to Justine's serve, isn't it? When she was practicing her serve in the warm-up, she was doing very short, just take it past the face, and this beginning looks a little different.
Late. First of all.
Yeah, no doubt.
Love 14.
That's a big decision as well, to change the style of the serve.
And she did once before, a couple of years ago, and make it a lot of a shorter swing. It's kind of got longer and longer.
Yeah. 3 break points. And that's a super play again. No wonder the look back to the support camp.
Must be something they've discussed before. A tactic coming out straight away in the match.
It's remarkable how good the serve has been at 5'5 3/4, 1m67. Boy, has she maximised every centimetre, every inch. You look at it from that angle, and you can see what a stunning serve it is. Love 40 to deuce.
Advantage in another.
Oh, a lot of winners so far. It's always good to see in a match.
Game in another.
5 points in a row to level the first set.
1 game only.
When you have only won once in 12 meetings, to get love 40 in the opening service game and not break. Oops.
Yes, pretty crucial, you would think.
Quite rightly having a bit of a time out here. Talk about belief, we talked about that at the end of the first semi-final. As Kuznetsova going to get the belief that she can win this match.
Well, I guess if you've beaten someone once, you can do it again. It's bringing everything together.
It was on a hard court, wasn't it, in Doha a couple of years ago, the year that Kuznetsova here won the US Open. It's just shot selection at times. When the 2 break points at 15-40 and 30-40, 2 really good serves from Justine to the forehand, went for big returns instead of really respecting the serve. That shot there, right on the back edge of the line, looking to nail a forehand.
I agree. I think that she chooses a shot because it's come into her mind, not because of the situation that she's in.
Yeah. Break point, so let's hit a good return. Without looking at the serve, And you wouldn't bet a lot of money against Justine breaking here when she has opportunities. Interesting to look at the shot selections from the Belgian by comparison on these key points. Under pressure at the start of the point, just made Kuznetsova play when she got the chance to up the ante. Boy, she did it with style. Stunning last point of that last game.
Yeah, I think that Justine, when she's got a sniff of a break or putting her opponent away, she's so good at doing it.
Gentlemen, please take the first available seat.
So 40 love up on Justine's last service. Game couldn't break. Now a break behind the 21-year-old Russian. 2-1 first set. What do you think caused the slight change in the style of the serve in the first place, Joe? Injury, or just looking to improve the action, make it smoother, or?
I actually think injury, trying to save herself.
The back problem that she had, yeah.
She's also had shoulder problems. That's been rumbling around for quite a while.
Yep. Let alone the virus problems. The right knee of late.
I know.
Yeah, that's good. Already, she's just sort of got into the boss position, hasn't she?
She looks very sharp.
She really does. Well, this is where her match-playing skills at this very high level is being put to the real test. Kuznetsova, that is. Many players have been blessed with many talents that maybe it's not been a blessing. Spoilt for choice too much.
Game, Renanaden. Renanaden leads 3-1.
So already looking down at Svetlana's end of the court, thinking, well, what are you going to do about this?
Yeah. So much better. We saw a good view of that point. She was looking to move forwards with her body language and so on. She looks a different player in that vein.
Well, she hits winners so easily moving forward.
Yeah.
It's when she's on the back foot and she tries to hit a winner that it could go anywhere.
Too good. Oh, well, that put Kuznetsova off coming in, that one pass.
Well, I didn't actually think the approach had that much oomph on it to cause any problem.
She's got that look, hasn't she?
Amazing backhand.
It was, wasn't it?
Someone of that height and with a single-handed backhand, how they can take it so early and so hard.
Amazing. Stefan Ortega from the Sanchez Casal Academy in Kuznetsova's corner.
40-15.
He gets looked at quite a lot in matches too. Probably the most worked coach during play.
Well, mind you, Justine looks quite a lot at Carlos Rodriguez too.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Her eyes always sliding across to have a little look.
Oh, brilliant volley from Kuznetsova. It really was. It's good tennis. Still the break advantage in the early stages here for the number 2. Taking every available second. They have to in the States because TV dictates that. Whether they're ready or not, they're asked to stay seated. Haven't had a challenge yet, which has been a lot of fun. I think it's a good addition to the tour. I'm personally not a fan of having coaches on courtside. I think you are either, no. And many of the players the same.
Yeah, good.
Ivanovic clearly anti. Wasn't she stunning last week, Ivanovic?
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Great play.
13 love.
First ace, served 6 against Santangelo in her quarter-final win.
And that's the back of Carlos Rodriguez there.
Been with her a long while, isn't he?
Yeah.
10 years. To be precise. Gave her a chance and Justine took it with both arms. Super into out forehand though to get him.
That was a good point all round. I mean, you try and force a play against your opponent, they come up with a shot that's too good. It's too good. Go to the next one. Wow.
It's almost given a disguise, isn't it, this back lift? Tough to pick whether she was going to go out wide or down the middle there.
Yeah. Serve and volley. Well, I never.
Well, I never, Mrs.
See it so seldom nowadays. You know, on grass maybe, but here.
Wonder whether it's surprised Mr. Rodriguez there. Didn't show any surprise. Stickier game now though from Fordy Love. Take a little longer here, Justine, you would imagine.
Yeah, it's only 16 degrees apparently at the moment. It's much hotter early on.
That's a good first serve. Evan Peterson doing a bit of scouting for his American charge. Lindsay Davenport tomorrow in the final, which you'll be able to see at 5 o'clock in the UK. That's 6 p.m. CET on Saturday. British Eurosport and Eurosport International.
Love 13.
Oh, this backhand is a beautiful shot. Really working well for her at the moment.
Fabulous serve.
30-15.
Finished well as well.
Yeah, very quickly up the court. She realised what the serve had done. You don't want to give Henin Arden any extra time on the court.
Terrific. Looks so good.
40.
Well, maybe these are the chances that she'll have to take, because Kuznetsova coming into the net a bit more, taking it on.
It would certainly make for a better chance of winning. Stay predominantly at the back on the clay. Lost 4-4 at the French final.
Game. Kuznetsova.
Keeps it to the single break disadvantage.
No more space. Henin Arden leads
She'll need
4-1.
Justine's first serve percentage to drop to get another chance to break, you would imagine. But still in this opening set. Your thoughts this far?
Well, I think Kuznetsova's hanging in there, which is, you know, a good thing. She can't let Henin go too far ahead. So, but really, when I look at Justine, I think it's mainly up to her how this match is going at the moment.
How crucial that love 40 in the second game of the match. Kuznetsova had 3 break points.
Yeah, it could be very, I think. So she's got to take her chances as soon as they're presented to her.
And keep coming in as if she can, as much as she can.
Well,
Off quality. It's got to be real quality,
it has
isn't
to
it?
be quality,
To
and
pick the right moment.
it's where you've got to decide.
Yeah.
Because staying at the back and, you know, rallying, I think Justine's going to win most of those.
New balls, 4-3. Too good. Great strength on that final stroke.
13.
Certainly stood her ground there. Kuznetsova, look at that, right on the baseline.
Bad luck. Positive miss. Hasn't found a first serve in this game yet. There's those looks back, as you mentioned earlier, Joe. Not to this man, but to her man, Carlos Rodriguez. Nigel Sears was in for the Montreal final, saying that the coach coming on court was a direct result of trying to stop the coaching that was going on off the court.
Well, I think that's a huge step. I just think players should battle it out by themselves out there. That's what game of tennis is about.
Yep.
30 all.
Whenever she does make an error, there's always a little bit of extra thought, extra time to clear the debris before playing the next. Big point here.
40,
Yeah.
30.
Use that one a lot on the key points. Out wide on the right court side.
Very impressed with her serving so far. Well, complete miss hit by Kuznetsova on the return. She was watching it closely, see if it went in, but took good advantage of it though, following it up the court.
Wide again or middle this time?
I think she likes that wide one.
It's a good game to play at home. I know we always say it, but that's what they've got to do out there.
Yeah.
To get a head start on making a good return. Super point. The quality of each shot there, right up there.
Absolutely. Really good spin on the ball from Justine. She knew she was kind of stuck with having to come into the net that time and made the most of it.
Wonderful return. But then you've got to admire the way this woman here kept the ball low for the volley.
Well, it was the only shot that was going to get her out of that point, and it was super feel because when she hit the ball, she had her back to the court.
Yeah. Three, 5. Put a lot into that point. Kuznetsova could hear it. Quick was that?
13 all.
It's just amazing how quick she is and how well she sees things. That's what Kuznetsova's up against.
Too good. She must feel 10 feet tall the way she's playing at the moment.
13-30.
He liked it. And a nod of approval too. I mean, it's just classy tennis.
Too good. Again. She's outplaying Kuznetsova at the moment.
15-14.
Taken early, it's a big swing, but it's in total control.
2 points to wrap up the first set.
I don't think she could resist that. Maybe getting a little carried away with the way she's hitting the ball.
That's long. Second set points enough for Justine Henin-Ardenne to win her 10th consecutive set against Kuznetsova.
6 is requesting her coach.
6-3 the opening set. At the moment, it looks like win number 12 out of 13 for the Belgian number 2 against the Russian number 4.
Let the Mass Mutual Financial.
Set 1 summary. Joe Jury, what for set 2 for this woman?
Well, she's got to keep the standard up to match Henin. It's going to be very difficult because Justine is really playing superb tennis.
Yeah. Yeah, he's sitting on the front of the seat now, Stefan Ortega. We were chatting on the break. The point I was making to you as an opinion was what I've been saying for so long now with Kuznetsova. You see a few points where she's looking to press forwards. If that doesn't really work, she'll sort of go back. She doesn't stay prolonged anywhere, does she? She's all over the place.
Yeah, bits and pieces of the game. She does very well, this bit and that bit, but it's bringing them all together consistently.
Yeah.
That's the problem, especially against, you know,
at this level.
Yeah.
Yeah. Against players, you know, ranked 20 to 50, with no disrespect to them, but she's just simply good enough to go out of court and just play and win most of the time, Kuznetsova. But winning majors, beating the best players in the world, well, that's an art.
Oops. Kuznetsova just apologising. Obviously didn't mean to hit it straight back at her opponent.
13-13.
Well, she is going to have a little lull at any time. Kuznetsova has to pounce. Didn't enjoy that, Carlos Rodriguez. And here is the lull. It was love 40 down in her opening service game of the match, but held. And she went out wide, as she has done most of the time from this right court side. And Kuznetsova looked as though she had no idea where that might go.
She's been going there so often. But
does break. But really and truly, yeah, you could say Kuznetsova broke, but I think Justine gifted it, really.
Yeah, She did. I mean, 2 double faults in a row and 2 missed forehands in the net, and that's the game gone. So Kuznetsovan's got to really build from this now, keep the standard up, because she knows that Henin Arden's going to come back at her very strongly.
Yeah. Six singles titles, including that US Open crown 2 years ago for Kuznetsova. 13 doubles titles as well. Australian Open was a major in 2005 with Mollick. Justine,
Love 13.
27 career titles, including 5 majors, of course, and has been in the final of all 3 this year so far. Boy, does she know how to win these days. And it's amazing, Joe, isn't it, how some players suddenly turn the corner. Everyone thought in Belgium it'd be Kleisters that would be the first to win a major and so on.
Yes. Well, she's just such a fantastic player, and it's all through her character, really, isn't it? So determined. She is a workhorse.
Good. Good use of the forehand and the feet from Kuznetsova.
13-13.
I should also add she does have a bit of talent too.
Yes, oodles.
Yes.
Good. It's very good. Just a kick serve volley.
30 on.
I'm not saying she'd get away with that if she did that regularly, but just to switch it up, and if she's going to serve and volley again, then maybe use the slice or the big flat one, or... Certainly think she should serve and volley a hell of a lot more than she does.
At the right times, yes.
Yeah.
It looked as though Kuznetsova was in control of that, and suddenly she's backed off and tries to go for the big one down the line. There's no chance of it coming off.
Chance to break straight back. Well, Justine's lull has gone. She's back to business. Kuznetsova, it's what perplexes me. I know I'm labouring the point now, but serve and volley. Next point, she's 3 metres behind the baseline. Next point, serve and volley. I know she's talented, but that is so tough to do and win points consistently.
You're not saying she should serve and volley the whole time, though, are you?
No, but I think she should be looking to press most of the time.
Not
Whether
backing
she's at the
right back off the baseline.
Absolutely, because she comes alive and she's looking to press, particularly with the forehand. And there's an example of a point where Justine was hitting it hard, hitting it very deep. So, okay, fine. If you have to back off a little because of the length and the ferocity of shots, fine, tread water until you get a slightly shorter ball, as she did on the backhand, and then go for it a bit more. And if possible, follow it in or get in as and when.
Love 30.
Wrong choice of shot for Justine for a change.
Always have to stress how easy it is just to have an opinion from here. You ever lost one from commentary box?
No, I don't think so. Or as a coach.
Wants this game in an Arden. The head pump.
Late first. Late first.
Justine wants something. She normally gets it.
30 on.
Great, so I love this setup. Very wide stance, and she absolutely belts the ball.
Look at that reaction. What does that say? No wonder the LA again. Struggled in the game early on, but finished it very strongly indeed. 2 games in a row for the number 2 seed. Has the initiative in the second set. Time for thought. Chart the way ahead. Final preparations, of course, the next couple of days ahead of the final major of the year. Both these women in the bottom half of the draw, which is the weaker half. Jo, for you, have you studied it much, the draw for the US?
Well, yes, I think Mauresmo's got a tough time of it. I really do. Got Serena Williams in her bit with Ivanovic and Hingis, Sharapova. Petrova, I know, hasn't won many matches, but I do think it's top heavy, yes. Kuznetsova will start against a qualifier. The first seed that she would come across is Zheng Ji of China, the 29th seed. And for Justine, she plays the Italian Maria Elena Cameron in the first round. Her first seed would be Ai Sugiyama, the number 28 seed from Japan. Davenport lurks. Yes.
And Justine's bit. That'd be what, a 4th round? Yeah. Nods of approval again from Rodriguez. It's a super centre court, isn't it? It really is.
Nice crowd in tonight as well, making a good atmosphere for them.
She's getting frustrated, Kuznetsova. You look at the head-to-heads again. 11-1 Justine, 4 this year, all in straight sets. It's starting to get to this woman. Magnificent.
It really was a great volley, because I thought she'd done it all wrong there, Justine. She set the point up beautifully. I thought this is just too late to get in. The ball's very low. But how about that? Superb feel.
Taylor makes the shot so well, doesn't she? To the situation.
Yes.
Big point. Could be the breaking point. Justine, she is playing very well indeed.
She really is. Kuznetsova's up against someone who's playing almost as well as they can, and
Yep.
things are sliding away from her now.
It's looking formidable. Set 3-1 the lead now. Maybe a challenge?
She thought about it.
Yeah, I think so, because Kuznetsova was almost half looking to see whether she was going to. Accepts it. Bad luck. That was a fantastic effort to pick that superb drop shot up.
And nearly hit a winner off it. Just scraping it up. Lovely improvised shot.
Still giving absolutely everything. The trouble is, she needs to give everything and more tonight.
Yep. We see Henin Arden like this, and what a threat she is for the last major of the year, and
Yeah.
3 finals already of the other 3. I mean, that's something pretty special.
Yeah.
3, different surfaces so far.
Resma, of course, in the same position as Federer, as Australian and Wimbledon champions. Over their 3rd of the year in the next couple of weeks.
30-40.
A few little blips of concentration, only a few. Another chance for the Russian.
I had no idea which way that shot was going from that view, did you?
Not at all. Ken, you mentioned it earlier, the way she sets up. It's such a strong base, isn't it?
And it gives herself the option for every shot out there.
Yeah. It's interesting as we got a close-up of Kuznetsova waiting to return there. She was in the backhand grip, and literally just before the serve, the right hand switched to the forehand grip. And then Justine goes down the middle.
It's trying to guess, it's trying to figure out where somebody's favourite shots are.
Well, the break point in that game for Kuznetsova could be the last chance that she gets in this semi-final.
4 games to 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, we have
Justine,
organization.
well, it's been stunning from her so far. Just a couple of little blips, but now just a couple of games from the final.
We also welcome the hospital.
Quite a lot of conversation courtside, and you would imagine a lot of it is just how well the Belgians play.
It's almost a masterclass, actually.
It really is. 1-4, second set.
13 love.
It'll send shockwaves through the locker room, as if they needed any shockwaves. So because of this break that she's had, if anything, it's done her good. She looks fresh. She looks sparkly.
Yeah, I do think that Justine does suffer when because she's so successful. If she plays tournament after tournament, it sort of really drags her body down. You can see her visibly kind of wilting. And these hard courts certainly do take it out of your body as well.
Yeah.
It's pounding.
Not a nice feeling when you're outplayed in a point to that degree.
40-15.
Good serve.
Game Kuznetsova.
Well done, Svetlana Kuznetsova. A few whistles of approval for the efforts.
It's 4 games to 2.
Yep, she's trying her hardest to keep in this match, and she's just come up against a player who's playing extremely well today.
We'll look to keep it up to get the job done, though. That's for sure, the wild card here.
15 love.
Not a bad start.
amazing. From the pair of them, really. Defence to attack,
30
backwards and forwards.
Another special point from Enin Ardern. I think even Carlos Rodriguez, well, he's just preening. This is special from this woman, even by her standards.
5 games to 2.
First love game of the match to extend the lead, and a very comfortable scoreboard.
And from Nexus, scientifically developed
I'm not sure there's a player in the world that would have lived with Justine in this match so far, on the performance so far.
I agree. I think it shows you why she's won 5 Grand Slams and 27 tournaments, and she's got such heart for it. She loves it, and yeah, she wants to keep playing. She wants to keep winning. You can see it in her. Someone who is certainly driven by what they do.
Just 24 years of age as well. Many years left ahead. I think of the contrast with Kim Clijsters. I mean, I'm sure the whole tennis world feels so sorry for Kim. Going to miss the US Open, and it's like, and obviously not defending her title, but could be out for a couple of months.
Yeah, that's really going to hurt, isn't it?
Especially with what she said for next year, quitting at the end of next year. Whatever could come soon. I mean, let's hope not, and it's pointless speculating, only she knows. But on the website she was saying how disillusioned she feels that her body keeps breaking down.
It's hard to take.
Keep going, Kim, and good luck on the recovery. There's almost an air of inevitability about the applause as the women leave the chairs. Kuznetsova with new balls, still bouncing, trying to stay in the tournament at a set and 2-5.
Love 15.
Made the right move.
Yep. Just everything has to be that good.
Yes.
This evening against Enin Ardern.
Yeah, it puts pressure on every shot, doesn't it? Extra pressure. Justine was looking to move in then. Take the return on the rise and follow it in.
Yeah.
That's how confident she is right now.
She's so fast up to those balls. Sharp. Well done.
Still battling. will be desperate for Justine to serve it out. All players, even Henin Arden, have got tight serving out matches. And when it's been this good, you just want it to finish, don't you? You don't want to have an extra half an hour on your hands.
Ooh. Good move to the net again. She's so aware of how fast Justine is.
Ouch.
It's the same problem again. So much pressure on a ball against most other players. She'd think, I've got time, I can pick where I want to play it. She's in such a rush to try and hit it quickly and fast against Justine.
There'll be no problem getting to New York for Justine, because when she hits the Hudson, she'll just walk straight across it.
It's an incredible shot.
Match point for the number 2 seed.
Kuznetsova cannot play a better point than that, and it's still probably 2 more shots longer than she thought it should be.
Yes. Ooh. Ankle.
I don't know, I didn't see, so...
Both ankles looked okay in that point. Super footwork. I think it's just the pain that Justine has inflicted with her performance that hurts.
Be flinging kitchen sink down there next, won't she, Kuznetsova? Trying everything.
Advantage Kuznetsova.
The effort Kuznetsova is putting into this, give her credit. Absolutely everything.
Yep, 10 out of 10. Trouble is Justine sort of 13 out of 10.
Yes. Justine looks like she's cruising.
Be a big cheer, you feel, if Kuznetsova does win this game. Saving a match point in it so far.
Like Kuznetsova's going upstream and Justine Henin Arden's going downstream.
she challenge? It looks like she will, because the crowd are baying for it. Looking at the mark, yeah, she's going to challenge.
Kuznetsova is challenging the out call on center serve.
We shall see. Good old Hawkeye.
Call stands.
Out.
Second serve.
That is a surprise.
It really is, especially as Kuznetsova made the march up to have a look. Second serve. Fabulous.
That really was a superb game. The only thing is, you've got to do it all over again now. Svetlana.
And she was setting 5-3 down.
Fantastic tennis, though. A great spectacle.
Just a little breather. Put everything in to get the job done in that game. Didn't convert the match point. Kuznetsova literally hangs on by her bootlaces. Serving for a place in the final now. At a set and 5-3.
Love 13.
She's only the one break. Has got the match point baggage in her mind. Challenge? Yeah, I think we are.
Is challenging the fault call on serve.
Felt she'd made the line. What do you reckon, Joe?
I don't know.
Close enough to challenge then.
In.
Yeah, it was in.
Calls overturned. First serve.
So first serve again.
Love 13.
All her challenges still intact. Made it.
Love 13.
Well, now, this is interesting.
Late. Second serve.
Yeah. That was a tremendous shot. Under pressure.
It was needed, actually. Love 30. Things getting just slightly sticky for her.
Shame. Helped by the let cord there, N.N. Arden. Kuznetsova will be disappointed with the conclusion.
Most definitely. Yeah, she made the right move. And here she had the strings on the ball. Completely wrong choice of shot.
28-30.
Yeah, going the wrong way there, Kuznetsova, expecting it out wide. 3 points in a row for the 24-year-old. And her second match point chance. Well done.
Cheers.
Really well done. Took it to Henin Arden. So now which way the serve, Chris?
Got to go out wide again. When she went, because we were playing that game
Yeah.
between ourselves, but when she was going down the middle, it didn't look comfortable. And it's been good enough that even when Kuznetsova knows it's going out wide, she's won the point predominantly anyway. Ooh, close. And that was very short up the line. Went for a huge angle.
Advantage Kuznetsova.
She's just getting a little anxious. This sometimes happens after such a phenomenal performance so far, doesn't it?
Well, quite a cavalier approach, I thought, in the last game. She was quite enjoying herself. She had the match point and probably thought, you know, this is going to be over soon. But now, got to rein herself in slightly.
Break point.
Cheers.
Well, no berating, just a tying of the shoelace for Kuznetsova. It's been about Justine this game. There was one backhand down the line to go to love 30 for Kuznetsova that was stunning, but this game has been about Justine, hasn't it? The double fault at the start.
She's almost trying to sort of bully the points now and get the win.
Yeah.
And Kuznetsova's standing up to her.
Well, that's just the pick of the match. People are standing. And it's hardly surprising.
Advantage Henin Arden.
Just thought maybe that shot was a bit predictable, but how about this for a finish? That surprised everybody. Thought she was going to go back across court. What a disguise. Both needed a breather after that.
Yes. Third time lucky on the match points. It's the fifth win in straight sets against Kuznetsova this year. And the two players that have been out with injury, Lindsay Davenport and Justine Henin Arden, will compete in the final tomorrow. That was a special performance, Joe Duran.
It really was. I mean, Kuznetsova absolutely fought her best out there, but today Justine was far ahead of her. Very classy.